You are tuned in to The Response every Tuesday night with your co-host, Alicia Love, Bugs Gutter, your producer and co-host, Chauncey C. And you can't forget the creator and executive producer and moderator of the show, Brendan Ortiz. This is The Response. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Brendan Ortiz here, and this is The Response. Like I said, we got co-host Alicia Love, Bugs Gutter, and Chauncey C. Tonight, Alicia Love is actually sick, so we won't be seeing her. So unfortunately, we're going to miss it tonight, but we definitely have Chauncey C. and everybody else on the show tonight. So if you're tuning in, thanks so much. This is our first YouTube and Facebook show. I'm my co-host. Okay, come on, production.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Bugs, got him.
Okay, it's Chauncey, and here's Bugs.
What happens to Bugs? That's when off my book.
Why keep it? Bear with us. This is our first day. It's our first day. Bear with me.
Everything was so smooth yesterday.
Right. There you
What's
go.
up?
There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, here we go. So what's up, guys? It's your boy Brendan Ortiz here. This is my girl, Chauncey. Go ahead, introduce yourself, girl.
Hey, everybody, I'm Chauncey C, a.k.a. Lady from Project Heat, reality star, Chance with Chauncey as well. Upcoming movie coming soon, and definitely doing a lot of charity events.
And we got your boy.
What's good? It's Bugs Gutter, the motherfucking Pink Gorilla. Already know CEO of Pink Gorilla Entertainment, overall godfather, the house of Nina Arichi, LGBT activist, trans protector, lover, brother, friend, all of that good stuff.
All right. Well, it's good to have everybody on the show. It's a new show. I'm mad that we don't have Alicia Love, but I'm glad that we're all here. Tonight we got 5 hot topics. So tonight's show is going to be a little different. I know our IGTV show was like, oh, it's on in there. We're just talking about the main topic, and that is it. Well, tonight we got 5 main topics. Out of the 5 main topics, we're going to start off with Diddy and Jermaine Dupri. So there was a lot going on with Fat Joe, Diddy, and JaRule after Fat Joe and JaRule did their verses. Jermaine, he hopped on the line and said, well, he went, oh no, he said that he went to go ahead and battle Diddy as well. I'm going to go ahead and find the quote. But about this, how do you guys feel about what? What's going on?
I can't hear you. Yeah, the audio is messing up, Brendan.
Audio is messing.
Hello?
Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you better now. Mm-hmm.
But it looks delayed now.
Yeah, it's like a little delay-ish. And I can't see Bugs at all. But I know what he looks like.
You can't see Bugs? So how, if, is it me or his audio's messed up? Okay. Do y'all hear it? Is it better?
I can hear you now much better.
Much better?
Yes. Can you hear him, Bugs?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I can hear too.
Everybody's better. Okay. I told y'all this is our first night. We're going to learn tonight. But okay. Back to the hot topic. The hot topic was Jermaine Dupri and the Verzuz and Diddy. So at the Verzuz with Fat Joe and JaRule, Jermaine Dupri says, somebody let Diddy know that I'm at the Garden right now and I'm going to need him to train me. Diddy responds and says, beloved, you my nigga, but your arms are too short for a box with God. You ain't good enough with your hits. I smash you with every Biggie, Mary J. Blige, da 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 da, as he goes on. So, how do you guys feel in regards to this verses? Do you feel like these two producers can do? They have enough catalogs because they did produce a lot of music to go head to head.
I think they both can go head to head. I think Diddy has I can't even say that because Jermaine Dupri had his hand in a lot of artists that we may not even know about, as far as writing and producing. Not so much on hand as Diddy was, but I think that it would be a good versus. I think they both have great artists under their belt that they have written for, who they have produced and stuff. So I can honestly say kind of maybe it would be a good versus. I think so.
Okay, how you feel about that, Bugs?
I think it would be makes more for him to battle.
I can't hear you, Bugs.
Now is your audio.
Oh, well, it ain't my phone service. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me, Chauncey?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you good now.
Okay. What I was saying was I think it makes a lot of sense for him to battle Jermaine Dupri. But Diddy wants to battle Dr. Dre. But that's because Diddy is so cocky. Diddy feels like because Dr. Dre has the bigger name and been out the longer, that's who he should battle. But in all actuality, it will make sense to battle Jermaine Dupri because the same way Diddy is the for the 90s of hip hop and R&B up here in New York, and so Jermaine did the exact same thing for down south, but he was working with a lot of East Coast people too. So Puffy just being arrogant, just being who he is.
Just being Puffy, I think.
Yeah,
but I think it is. I think it would be a good versus. Like I don't say he just totally won. I wouldn't just give Puffy that. No, Puffy don't just get that.
And Puffy is one of my favorite, but I know that Jermaine Dupri, he has did some remixes with some people. He has got he done produced a lot.
But I get that, but what did he just want to, like you say, he's being arrogant one, and I feel like he just wants to always be in the limelight. Like you wanted to say that to say what? Like you did not have to say, oh, your arms is not long enough to battle God. So now you comparing yourself to God. Come on, brother, man.
He's doing too much.
God in the sense of being a music producer. So act like a God MC. He's like a God. I'm one of the gods. But Jermaine Dupri is one of the gods too.
He definitely is. He definitely is somebody that's up there on Puffy's level. So I wouldn't say like, oh no, like, oh, Puffy ate that. No, Puffy, that's a battle. That's a good battle. I agree too. I don't think Death Row is, what is Dr. Dre? You're right. Dr. Dre and Puffy. That's dumb.
It's not a battle because
it's not a battle. It's two different genres of music, to be honest with you.
Do hip hop, and that's
right.
All right, well, we off this topic. Let's get into, because Bugs was confused when he got the treatment. He like Waka and Flaka. What's going on with Waka and Flaka? Well, I mean Waka and Tammy. Waka and Tammy supposedly are going through this divorce. Or they filed for divorce, supposedly. I was looking into the story, trying to find more information and more confirmation in regards to like when they're filing for the divorce, if they really filing for the divorce, but neither of them are speaking in regards to this. Waka was at Fashion Week in New York a couple weeks ago, and he just pushed them off and said life is beautiful. So, but what is triggering everyone is this Instagram story that he put up that said, so Jay-Z had tweeted a quote, and he said, "You got to build with somebody who wants it as bad as you do. A power couple is two hustlers, not a hustler and a leech." So he retweeted that as saying big facts after the fact that this whole rumor of them divorcing. So how do y'all feel about that, and what's your input in regards to that?
I don't know. I feel like maybe. I'm sorry, Bugs. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I love Walker and Tammy. I really like their relationship. From what I see, you know, I don't know their relationship, but I like what they present and what it seems like they stand for. But Walker know, like, even though you're not talking about it, if you're going through a situation to even share that, that makes people, that's gonna make people feel like you're talking about Tammy. And I think that's late. That's tacky as fuck. Like,
yeah, but why didn't think that Jay-Z was talking about Beyonce? Why, since Jay-Z initially posted it, why nobody went down Jay-Z's back and was like, hey, well, you saying it's about B?
Because because you got to think about it. What Jay-Z is saying is his post is saying that this is what we're doing. He's sharing. Waka Flaka is sharing the post saying, if it ain't this, then this ain't what it is. While they're going through a divorce, insinuating that this is why we're not gonna be together because she's a leech.
Okay. And you say, and what's your input on it, Chauncey?
I don't. I like Waka Flocka and Charlie, and I really do love them. It's sad to see whatever they're going through go through. I hope it wasn't an infidelity issue as far as him cheating or even her cheating. And I just hope they can get their family back together because I do like them as a couple, and I do see where they, have grown as a couple together. So I hope that they can make it work. I hope it's just a bad rumor and it's not an actual fact.
Right.
Me as well. So because I feel like they depict themselves on these shows like they went through so much struggle and now they're at a good space. So I hope they're not really going to divorce or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna get into. I don't want the people to get mad at us because I don't know how I feel about this, but Lil Nas quote and him saying "fuck the kids" or "fuck your kids." Lil Nas was on
The
the Breakfast Club this week, and on the Breakfast Club, the Lil Nas appears, and after he states, "I feel like I used to have I used to have a responsibility, but now it's just like so. Like fuck your kids," he said. "We really get one chance to do this. At least to my knowledge, I don't know what happens when we die or whatever." So basically, he was talking about everybody who's giving negative feedback in regards to his album, in regards to how he's marketing himself, and they're using the cisgender individuals are using that as a defense of, yo, don't do this in front of my children. And at this point, he's over the fact of everybody trying to use the children as a cripple or the crutch. So, Chauncey, how do you feel about that?
I feel like this. I feel like he has a valid point. I think as entertainers, let me just say this, as parents, we need to monitor what our children are listening to. It is our responsibility as parents to know what we are purchasing on Apple iTunes and things like that for our children. And so my thing is, as a parent, if you are okay with your child listening to Nas X, then that's fine. He is not there to be nobody's father, mother. He's not there to be nothing but what he is the entertainer. That needs to be explained in the world, I think, period. Not just for him, period. They did the same thing with Cardi B when she came out with WAP. And her comment was, I won't let my daughter listen to it. So my thing is, celebrities are not obligated to do anything but entertain. That is what they are paid to do. And so I just feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. to say fuck somebody kids. I just feel like that was and it has nothing to do with who he is. It could have been anybody saying fuck your kids. Like, it was just very vulgar. It was a little insensitive for those parents who are spending their money on iTunes and whose children are looking up to him. And so, like I said, that is your job as a parent, to see what your children are listening to and to promote whether you accept that music in your home or not. So that's where I stand on it. I just feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I feel like fuck your kids was a little bit abrupt. He could have just said the same thing. I'm not here to entertain. I'm an entertainer. I'm not here to, tell your kids to look up to me and do what I do. I'm here to entertain people, and that's what he does. So, it is what it is with that. That's how I feel about that.
Okay, Mr. Rolling Eyes and over there. What's the eyes back? And I'm watching everything. I'm watching the comments over here. I'm watching you and your face over there.
His face.
What is it? What is it, brother man?
Because that's crazy. Like, cause at the end of the day, okay, I get Nas. I get him. I get where he coming from, because that's the only thing they're using. The kids. This is a grown man. This is a whole grown man who is doing, who's living his life, who's doing what he's supposed to do. What is wrong with him saying, if y'all are trying to say I can't be me because of your kids, then fuck your kids, because I'm not going to sit here and not be who I am because you feel like you don't like who I am and I don't want my kids, then you don't want your kids to see me. No, it don't work like that. Because what they're doing is parents are using the kids as a crutch. When the kids don't give no fucks about, the kids think it's cool that he got a pregnant stomach promoting his music. These parents feel like, oh, what about the kids? That's why he's saying that. Because they're using that as a weapon towards him. So, like, no.
Okay. My thing is, he's giving people ammunition for that. If anyone, I'm not even, it's okay to express yourself. I don't have a problem with anybody expressing himself. Some of his artistic ways is actually kind of dope. Some of his performances were actually kind of dope. I'm not going to say that he's not an artistic guy and that he doesn't perform well. I just feel like he caters more. His music is catered more to children. Adults like myself, I don't listen to Nas X. I have no idea what he does. I have no idea what songs he does. You could play me something, I have no idea.
But you gotta think, you're saying Lil Nas X music is not for kids.
No, I said his music is not for kids, but kids listen to his music. The majority of his fans are children, or what we would consider kids.
Kids listen to all music.
Exactly. But my thing is, if you have a person that is an artist who children are really catered to and who listen to him and whose parents are spending money to cater, and you talking about you trying to make money, that's the money right there. To say fuck them is insensitive. I'm not telling you can't be what you want to be or whoever. It's not what you say, because I agree with what he said. It is up to your parents. It's your parents' responsibility. So when you say parents are going to feel some type of way.
When you're not doing nothing, when you are not doing anything that is affecting kids in a negative way. For
worshiping the devil and all of those kind of things for people who are religious is offensive. It's offensive.
The devil. Where did he worship the devil?
He didn't. Time out. He didn't worship the devil. He did have a promotion of, devil symbolization of sneakers, and that's what Chauncey's referring to. But
Lil Nas X has done nothing more than what any artist has done. The difference is he is a young black gay man. So any and everything that this man does, the people are going to be this because
But that's not true. There's so many African American gay men out here who are just dope and who people just promote and just don't care whether he's gay or straight. My thing with Little Nas X is it's a little vulgar. It's a little bit much, and he could be straight doing it. Just like I said, WAP. To me as a parent, WAP, I'm not letting my daughters listen to that. I don't want my daughters walking around repeating that. These are two cisgender straight women. It's not. It's as a parent. It's what we allow then. It's what we don't think is cool for our children. And so my thing is, you can't tell nobody who they can and can't listen to, and and everything is not homophobic. Everything is not because he's gay. I don't agree with that. I think he does things that are a little extreme, and he wants attention. He wants attention, and he's getting it. Whether it be negative or positive, he's getting the attention that he's asking for. And so my thing with whatever he's coming for, he got to deal with whatever comes with that. Once you expose yourself in any type of way, you have to deal with whatever comes with that. That comes with anything in life. And so I don't think it's a gay thing with him. And I think that's what it has to not be focused on, because had a straight person said some shit like that, but had a straight person said something
what
like
I can
that,
see, what I can see from,
why would you say that? You know what I mean? It's like, why would you say something like that? It has nothing to do with being gay or straight. It's your delivery and how you're doing things.
But hold on one second. So I have the privilege of putting people on mute. So that's a good thing. So in regards to this Lil Nas X situation, it's going to be both parental views and both us living in the LGBT community and just being artistic and seeing the artistic views. When he's saying fuck the kids, to me, I feel like the saying was probably rough, but what he meant was, in my mind, stop using your children as crippled, handicapped kids.
We can't hear you. Your phone is breaking up.
You can't hear me now?
No, your phone.
I'm not using my phone. Y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now.
No, I know what it is. If I put you guys on mute, it mutes me. It breaks me up. So I got to keep y'all from, I got to just not mute y'all. But just shut up. Just shut up. When I tell you shut up, that's it. No, but what I was saying was Lil Nas X is not someone, I feel like he wasn't someone that was trying to like attack the children. He was just trying to tell the parents, stop using them as your crutch. That's all I got from that. I didn't get nothing more, nothing less. All I got was that you need to stop using him as a crutch. If you want your children not to watch, hear, or see me or anything, censor it. There's parental stuff. There's things that you want to censor. But in the same aspect, I felt like if you feel like he's doing too much, or because he's prosthetics on his belly. We had a movie in the 90s that was prosthetic on their belly. I remember it when I was a kid. I don't remember the name of it because I'm not good with that type of stuff. But I do remember a movie like that. Also, there was a chance in which the drag shows, people are still watching RuPaul's Drag Race on TV, and children are watching it. And they're amazed by the art, and they're like, wow, men are turning into females. So they're amazed by the art. It's not a gay or straight thing. It's an artistic thing that he's doing. And that is because his marketing tools is to, he's like, okay, well, if I could get Boozy and I could get Usher and all these people to talk about me on their page, that's more marketing. That's their followers going to stream my music. So everybody taking it into a different perspective is totally out of control. So now what we're going to do is switch gears. And yeah, we're going to switch gears because it was getting a little heated and we got another topic to talk about. No, and then we're going to get...
Now, why do we have to switch gears?
Would you like to... Y'all want to continue?
Yeah.
Y'all got more to say? What you got to say?
Because
it's a double standard hypocrite.
I think it's so like... I think it's so unfair that this man can't be who he is when everybody else can be who they are on the same platform. Like, Lil Nas X is one of the biggest superstars right now in the world, especially, you know what I'm saying? And he's black and he's gay. I don't care what nobody say. People can say Get don't have a play a part in stuff and all of that. It plays a very, very, very big part. And if it didn't play a big part, then people would have had an issue with Bill Cosby being pregnant and all them other three guys being pregnant. People would have an issue with the VMAs the other day when Normani and Tiana Taylor damn deal was cutting the food up on the thing. That's not a topic at all. Nobody about any of that. But Lil Nas X kiss a boy in the video and pull a condom out in the video. At least in his video, he's pulling a condom out for a sex scene. On these straight videos, when you including and acting like you're having sex, they're not even pulling condoms out. But nobody is saying nobody ever says anything about those things. What it is that it is a lot of us, and even us gay people, have a lot of homophobia within us that we don't even realize. And that's because this shit has been embedded in us. We are trained to feel like when a gay man does something other than be what everybody expects them to be, it's a issue. And we have to stop sugarcoating it and being around and beating around the bush. It doesn't matter. We are gay people ourselves, and we can be homophobic.
That is true. That is so true.
It's true.
A lot of straight people that
we can be transphobic, homophobic, all of that.
Straight people who love us. We have straight people. We have straight people in our family who accept everything, but they still have homophobia. They still have that. They don't see you kiss your boyfriend in front of their kids, but they don't mind letting Susan and Tom kiss in front of their kids. And you know why? Because they feel like that's okay because it's a boy and a girl. It's okay for Cardi B. It's okay for Cardi B to go on the stage pregnant in a catsuit, pussy showing damn near a big stomach. Don't nobody care about that. Nobody don't care about things that do that they feel like it's okay. But everybody gives a fuck about something that they feel like it's an issue.
All right, so final thoughts on this topic, and we're going to go into a quick little break, and then we're going to come back with another topic and right into our main topic. So final thoughts, Chauncey?
I feel like Nas X is getting the attention that the media wants him to get. And I think that they are doing a good job marketing him for people to dislike him or even like him because he's a topic. And so because he's a topic and he's relevant, he'll continue to make money. I personally feel like I've seen one thing of his as far as talent is concerned. I think he's a talented young man. I don't think that, like I said, I just don't think that a lot of things is because he's gay. I think that, like I said, RuPaul. I love RuPaul. I know mad people who love RuPaul, who are straight men. Yo, babe, you ain't watch RuPaul this week? Like, mad stuff. So I feel like it's where they want him to go. The attention they want him to do, all of these things that he is doing, it takes away from his talent. And it takes away from people not even wanting to look at him as an artist because there's so much mess behind it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so much mess. Like, why would I don't even want to entertain him because it's so much mess.
The fact that you can bring up RuPaul and Lil Nas X are two different things. RuPaul's not even considered a black man.
No.
Okay, wait. Time out. We're going to different topics. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know, because I think of him as a black man.
Wait 1 second. Like I said, we will be right back. Thank you all for your final thoughts. Stick tuned. We'll be right back.
Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga ain't bad for me, it baffles me. You motherfuckers trash me. Come on now, you can't even catch the beat. Out here trying to be Carisha, Stacy and all that fake shit. A classic nigga, can we take star pay? Nigga.
So I guess
hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brendan Ortiz here. Are you looking for advertisement? Well, the response wants to give you the opportunity to advertise on our show. Yes, we have a new platform. We're on YouTube and Facebook Watch. So if you're looking for advertisement, come on. email us here at everythingbrendanortiz@gmail.com.
Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga ain't half of me, it baffles me. You motherfuckers trash me. Come on now, you can't even catch the beat. Out here trying to be Carisha, bitch. Stacy and all that fake shit. A classic nigga can take start paid, bitch. Nigga.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brendan Ortiz here. Are you looking for advertisement? Well, the response wants to give you the opportunity to advertise on our show. Yes, we have a new platform. We're on YouTube and Facebook Watch. So if you're looking for advertisement, come on. Email us here at everythingbrendanortiz@gmail.com with the subject line, the response advertisement, and we'll give you our rates.
Ow.
And we got this hot mess production.
Can't hear you.
And that's the reason.
Oh, I can see Bugs now.
I get better
him
each
last
time
time.
I do this, people. Lord, I am a
We can't hear you. I can't hear you. Hello? Look.
What happened?
Hello?
Hello.
Bugs.
I can hear you. What's
I
up?
can hear you, Bugs. We can't hear shiny face Brendan.
At all.
At all. He's frozen with that cute smile on his face. He looks
It's
stupid.
a camera on his thing on mute.
Oh, he broke it then. Well, we look cute still.
Okay. No, because I don't see nothing in the production thing. But anywho, we back.
Oh, I hear you now.
I went and looked. No, because it's something on this production side. It's something glitching over here. But when I went and looked on the Facebook Live, it's good. YouTube is good. They could see us moving. They could probably hear me too.
Oh, okay.
But anywho, we're back.
Just watch what you say there. Watch what you say.
Technical difficulties, but we're back. Lisa said you look high as hell, Brendan. I am not high. I wish I was. I'm not high yet. I'm not high. What happened to Alicia? Alicia's not here this evening. If you guys watched earlier this evening, we told her that she is sick and she is actually watching the show. But anywho, we wanted to get into the topic. I wanted to get into the topic earlier this week, or was it last week, I believe. A 27-year-old mother of two was pregnant and was at a baby shower in Harlem. After leaving her baby shower. Let me finish my statement. After leaving her baby shower, she went home and was unpacking all her gifts into her apartment. Her ex came and killed her. So I don't know if you guys really read the article or whatever. Mm-hmm. This young lady was pregnant. Obviously, she was at her baby shower. And then she had two other kids. Mm-hmm. But I was trying to figure out which ex-boyfriend was. Was it one of the children's father or was it just somebody he knew?
The ad, I don't think it really specified like who. It just said an ex.
They said.
What did it say? I wasn't sure.
They said that the ex-boyfriend and the
current boyfriend had a problem, right?
The ex-boyfriend and the current boyfriend of the baby's father actually got into a fight.
Right.
And in the midst of them getting into a fight,
she got in the middle of it.
She got shot and killed. He didn't come and kill her
intentionally, right?
Him and the other guy got into it and killed her, and she died. So yeah, and
I just think it's a very sad story. You know, I'm not sure of, because in the article it did say a stalking ex. And so, you know, I'm not sure what procedures or precautions were being taken. You know, I personally am a domestic violence, and you know, I just feel like the system fails us women in so many ways. So many ways. You know, it's just not enough they don't penalize these guys enough. My personal opinion, they don't get penalized. You know what I'm saying? All right, you go to jail for a few days, you get out of jail, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody who's not mentally, you know, there, they don't care about going to jail. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that only gives them more ammunition for when they come out to do something else to you.
But you know, it also that,
and we're gonna get into that. I'm sorry, Bugs, not to cut you off, but we're gonna get into that too when you say that they have more motive to just come out and do something. Because our guest tonight, like I said, she was shot 17 times. Her attempted murderer person is in the jail. We don't know how long she's facing, and like I spoke about her, she's pulling up right now. So, Bugs, just go ahead and finish your comment, and then we're gonna get into tonight's topic with our guest this evening.
It also is a community thing. I feel
Yep.
like it's no way in hell you can hit my sister and then next week I'm at my sister's house and you pull up over there and you just rolling up. It just ain't happening. You can't, like, and people fight their women. Guys, straight men beat their girl and then leave, beat her on the street. She get bloody, walks upstairs. It's 20 niggas outside, 13 women outside. Nobody, he's outside venting to them about it. Smoke, asking for a ride, smoking a cigarette, and everybody is like
okay with it.
So that's bullshit.
A lot of bullshit.
Like,
everybody minds their business. Nobody wants to say nothing. And even if that's the case, why no? You don't call 911. Like, I'm sure there was, you know, some kind of commotion. It's just crazy. Like he said, it's definitely a community thing. Definitely a community thing.
Even if you don't say nothing or do nothing,
yep,
allow a person like that to be comfortable around you.
Right.
Don't, it's given, oh, you beat on her, man, you can't even be out here.
Right.
If out here, you better go in a house somewhere where you're going to be. You can't come out here where we at. You beat on girls. You robbing old people. You molesting kids.
Right.
Around us. You cannot. One thing about me, I don't play that shit. If I don't like what you do, if morally if our morals and our principles don't add up, you cannot be around me. And I've fallen out with people who I'm close to because I don't want to be around certain people who I feel like move a certain way because I'm not with that. Like, I don't deal with guys that, if you don't like trans women, if you have an issue with, if you feel like trans women are evil or trans women are this or that, we can't have no kick it.
Right.
If you don't respect Black women, period, I don't kick it with you because Black women to me are shit, everything. They're the most precious.
Period. That was an explanation right there. Everything. Thank you.
So I feel like I can't rock with people who don't. I don't understand how straight guys, and that bothers me with straight women also. The way straight women view, a lot of straight women, they feel like they don't even realize that we will protect them before regular straight guys protect them.
And then that's true. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and get into our guest this evening, Miss Nicole. I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all off. We're going to try to show her a clip real quick and bring everybody back on. And we'll be right back.
My boyfriend was cheating on me with, came to my home and shot me.
So guys, we have Nicole Jones on.
At the time, I was seeing this guy almost a year into our relationship. He began to be unfaithful. The girl my boyfriend was cheating on me with, she became a living nightmare.
Like having an ultimate relationship, and because at the end of the relationship, she ended up receiving 17 get into it. Okay, so we're back again. And I'm co-host. And it's about to go down, so I have a few questions for her. Myself and Buzz both have research on the lady, and she's just here to share her story. And that's all know what's going on, how she has been surviving through all of that she's been going through. So I don't see everybody, but I see that everything. I gotta get used to this new software that we got because I'll be confused that everybody's not on. Hey, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
How you doing?
I'm good.
So as you guys all know, Nicole is she basically went viral on Instagram sharing her testimony in regards to how she survived the incident of her boyfriend cheating on her. So Nicole, just give us a background on, first of all, thank you for being on the response this evening. We definitely truly appreciate you coming on. I want you to give us background on the story. I know it happened last year during the pandemic on Halloween, and you're located in Chicago, right? All right, so just go ahead and give us a background.
I'm in Bellwood, Illinois. I'm sorry.
I said, go ahead and give us a background on your story.
Yeah, so I was seeing this guy, and about a year into our relationship, he started this new job. And about 2 months into the new job, he befriended the girl that shot me. And I just was peeping, like, text messages and phone calls between them, like at odd hours at night. At first, when she called, he would answer the phone in front of me. But then, as time progressed, he stopped answering the phone. He would have to go outside to answer the phone. And around his birthday, well, a little bit after his birthday, he was over my house for the weekend, and I was snooping through his things, and I saw a birthday card that she had gave him. And it said that, oh, happy birthday to my inner peace. Your birthday is going to be so special this year because you're with me now, and this and that. So I questioned that night about it when he came back to the house. And he was just saying that, oh, she just popped up at my birthday party at the club, what was supposed to just be a guy night, and she just gave me the gift and stuff. So that night is the night I found out, like, I further pushed the issue. I found out that he had intercourse with the girl, and I kicked him out. And that's the night that he texted the girl his location and told him to come to my house to come pick him up. He didn't even end up going with the girl, but she came anyways, and that's how she got my address. And then ever since that day, it's like she popped up like 1 or 2 months after. Like, she just kept popping up. And it ended in altercations. The police had to be called. So, around October 2019, me and him really wasn't messing around. Like, we really wasn't how we used to have been. We wasn't really talking every day and stuff like that. So I guess around that time, about 2 weeks or so, he got really close with the girl, staying with her or whatever. So the night of Halloween, she had went through his phone and saw that me and him had still been like in contact with each other, and we had seen each other like the night before. And she was just really upset. Like she FaceTimed me so I could see him in her bed sleep and stuff. And she was just really upset. She was trying to argue with me over the phone. She even threatened to come shoot up my windows. And I hung up the phone on her. So that's when I started getting ready for bed. And that's about like an hour. I sat back on the couch for about another hour, and then I started getting ready for bed. And then I heard his van pull up on the block, and I'm thinking to myself like, she must have kicked him out. So I'm like, why are you coming over here? This and that. So my reaction was just to run outside. Like I didn't want him beating on my doors, disturbing my neighbors. So I just ran outside. When I get outside, I'm realizing that it's not him, it's the girl. So she like turns around, she pulls the gun out, she starts shooting me, and she shot me 17 times. She shot me all in my stomach. She shot me in my back, my legs.
So my question to you, you said you guys already was having issues back and forth because you already had altercations. So why wouldn't why did you never think to like put the police involved, even though she was like I know it's the hood probably. I know we in the hood, we probably talking all this bullshit like, hey, yada 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 yada. But you didn't think to like protect yourself a little bit more? Or like
Yeah,
just break up with him, like.
And the sad part is we broke up all the time, but like it was very much toxic. It was the back and forth, it was, I believed his words and not his actions for a little minute. He had me going with the whole, she's crazy, she just be following me around. He had me going with that. But over a time frame, I'm just like, I'm a woman. I know you entertaining her at some point. Because it's like, she's just not going to keep doing crazy stuff for no reason. So with the altercations, the last time she came to my house before she shot me, she actually like, I came in, it was the day after the 4th, and me and him had got in pretty late, and it was not like I forgot to lock the door. I was the last person in the house. So she came that morning and she knocking on my windows, and my neighbor was walking in at the time, and she walked in with him, and she actually like broke into my house. Like she came into the house, she knocking over my mama vases and stuff. Like we really got into it really bad that day. And that's when the cops had told me like, okay, you need to file a restraining order, this and that. But like my mom is sickly. I had so much going on, and I just kept putting stuff before that. I wasn't really trying
Girl,
to go
why
through
you
that.
ain't leave him?
I did. I'm telling you, I did. I left him so many
Bugs,
times.
you got something to say? Because Bugs' face over there is so puzzled. Bugs, you got something to ask?
Oh, no. Not because I get it.
I get it too, but I just wanted to know why she didn't leave.
I've been in the situations where in my past where I know I should have left and I did leave. It was toxic, but somehow when that toxic is what you know, it's what you know, it's how you live, and you don't see it as being toxic to the point where this can happen.
Right. And it's just like, oh, that's just how we is. Like we did became just like that toxic couple. Oh, they just be doing crazy stuff. Like we always was fighting,
And
going back and forth.
And when you are that toxic couple, a lot of times it takes a lot for them people to separate. And so I understand because she say that they were in that space where they kept breaking up to the point where he was laying there asleep at the other girl's house. And, so they probably was there. And that other girl, sometimes I've been in that position where I felt like, my man was messing with somebody else. And I felt like, oh, bitch, I'll kill these motherfuckers. And I felt like I would, but I didn't. And this particular girl just, that's crazy. That's so unfortunate. I have a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been in contact with him since then?
Yeah. So after And it's crazy. People like call me dumb, this and that. And you gotta understand, like, only you know when you're through, you
Right.
know. So it's after getting shot, he did reach out. He was like crying on the phone. He was so apologetic. Like, I was at a very vulnerable spot in my life. I'm looking at my body. I got holes everywhere. He was just promising me things. He just was acting like he just found, like, he's like, I know the error of my ways. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry for cheating on you, this and that. I can't believe I couldn't picture my life without you. You almost died. I'm going to help you through therapy, this and that. I held firm to that because honestly, I was effed up. I'm just like, dang, who else going to want me? Kind of like thinking that, and I'm just like, okay, maybe we can try this out. But even before I came home, he was just back on his same BS. Like, he went from calling every day while I'm in the hospital. Then it was like every other day. And then it's just like, he started making excuses already. Like, I'm just like, I'm not even home yet. And then once I get home, it's like, I'm seeing you once a month type of thing, and then it stopped I cut that off. I'm just like, you serve me no purpose. Like, I can't even ask you to do small things for me. I think I asked him just to go get me some food one night. He told me he was 40 minutes away and he couldn't do it. I'm just like, you serve me no purpose. And I felt like I needed that hurt because he abandoned me. Like, he really just like abandoned me. And it's like, you're the reason why I'm in this predicament. And you just said F me. And I'm just like, I see what it is. I feel like God does everything for a reason. And I mean, it hurt my heart. It hurt my soul to see that the person that I thought was in love with me and loved me so much just left me like that. But I needed it. I needed it. That was what I needed to really just walk away from it.
And
Yeah.
she's like,
What you say?
the female who shot you is locked up, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. She's locked up.
Okay. And how long?
So we just like in the beginning things, like she pretty just sitting right now. She haven't even pleaded yet. So she just been, her lawyer been off, like she had like 2 or 3, I want to say, bond hearings, and they've been all denied. So this next court day is another bond hearing, and she should be pleading guilty or not guilty on this next court date next month. So, but I know for the attempted murder charge alone, she's facing 10 to 30.
Okay. But okay. Oh, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you.
Thank you.
Like, and I know you probably hear that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's nothing that nobody can say to change it.
Hello?
But it's very unfortunate that
Nicole?
that has happened.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
We up here. I guess it's just me and you, Nicole.
I guess so.
But what space are you in now? How are you doing?
I'm doing much better now compared to where I was at like a couple of months ago, physically and mentally. Physically, I'm getting there. I'm doing way better than doctors expected because they told me I wasn't going to be walking at all. So, glory be to God, I'm walking. I'm walking with a walker, but I'm still walking. And so I'm. What'd you say?
You do physical therapy?
Yeah, I'm in physical therapy.
I want to apologize, everybody. Executive producer Brendan, here's a power outage in his block. The whole block is dead. It's black. So we can still continue. He said just still go on. As soon as his power pops back in, he'll pop back in.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say, Nicole, that I respect your story. And, I thank God for your life, that you're still here. As a woman, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that is when people think you stupid for going back. I know what it is for people to, everybody always has an opinion about where they think your life should have went, or what you should have done. But like you said, that's something you needed. And sometimes we don't understand, like why we needed to do that. But if it didn't take that, you never know where it could have gone. You know what I mean? Like it could have gone so worse. You know what I mean? Like you're alive, you're well, you can talk, you can breathe, you can walk, like a walking miracle, So I understand, like I said, I do. I get it. I get it. I just feel like this young lady, was there any kind of medical issues that they knew about later on or anything? Like, did she have any medical problems?
Like mental issues?
Yeah, like she must have had like some kind of that's a whole mental issue. That's not a normal person's way of dealing with life. You know what I mean? So my thing is, was she mentally evaluated as well?
Do y'all that being in love can be considered a mental illness?
That's a whole bugs, please.
That's a good question. Like I think it can.
Because
if you're in love with the wrong person,
being so deeply, madly in love with someone, it can have you doing and acting ways that would make people say what she just said.
Yeah.
Is there a mental illness?
Is there? Because you know what it too? It could be that one person that just bring that crazy out of you. You ever had that one relationship that you was in and that one person just bring the whole retarded out of you? Like this person just make you. And sometimes you have that one person who just does that to you.
That was him for me. Like I would never do nothing like what she did. Like I never in a million years thought of hurting her like that. But as far as him, like I never been in a relationship where I just literally get so mad I just want to put hands on him. Like, he just brought out different characteristics in me that I did not like.
And he did for her.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I'm just like, when you said she was madly, like I just don't see her being madly in love with him. I don't think that was the case because they only had been messing around for 6 months when she did this.
But it takes a year for one person can only take a month for one person. You
That's
can't
true.
time on feelings.
Yeah. But I know for a fact, like, he told me after everything had happened, like, he told me that she was with her baby father before him, and her baby father used to put hands on hands on her. So she was, like, in a very, like, domestic relationship before she met him. And I know him, like, he has a way with words, so she probably was feeling like, she was safe with him, and, she was, like, she found something good, because I thought that, too, when I first got with him. I was coming out of something that it wasn't domestic or anything like that, but I was coming out of a relationship that I really was not happy in. So when I got with him, he just checked all the marks for me. Like, I really thought I really found somebody special. And I think that's what she thought too. And he just really played with both our minds. I don't even know what he could have been telling that girl, but I know what he was telling me. So I'm just like,
the sad part about that is just what you said. You don't know
what he well, I'm back, guys. I am back.
Ow, we up and popping.
I'm sorry for the interruption. My whole building, the whole block, lights just went completely out. Like
he called me in the dark, y'all, like this. My lights is out.
I am so sorry, but I know you guys were talking. I know you guys got a lot in regards to Nicole. Chauncey, do you or Nicole, do you have any final thoughts or final? Because I'm just gonna cut because we normally cut at 9:00. Do you have any final inspirational words or anything final that you would have for any young woman or any young lady dealing with a situation they already know, like, hey, he's fucking me over. What can I do or what should I not do? Like, if you see those signs, is the same signs that you've seen him getting attached to the girl at work and all these things. What are your final words for these young ladies watching tonight?
Well, it would be just know your worth. Definitely know your worth. And cheating is not something that we should be normalizing. I don't know why it's being normalized now. Every man don't cheat. So, we give out these chances.
Say it again, Nicole.
Every man don't cheat. Like, so we gotta stop normalizing every man cheat. We gotta stop normalizing these toxic relationships, because you see where my toxic relationship can lead to. So, definitely, just walk away when you see those red signs, like those red flags. Like, there's plenty of other men in this world that will treat you good. So, you know, just know your worth. That would be what I would say to another woman.
And how are you doing mentally? Because I just want to make sure that you know that if you ever need a voice or someone to just talk to, you can slide in my DM and hit me up. I'm here. And Chauncey's a woman empower young youth woman as well. She inspires a lot of young women. So you can definitely hit her up, and if you need any advice or anything. And Bugs is definitely
I definitely will.
You always good.
We're here. The response is here to help you if you if you need a helping ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How old are you, Nicole? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, you just look, Nicole, same age as my daughter. You could be my baby, Nicole. You sure enough to call me Sugar Plum anytime. Just call me, be like Chauncey, because my oldest daughter, you know, she has a lot of friends, a lot of girlfriends and stuff, and I'm like the mother to everybody. So, you know, I have 6 kids as well. So being a mother of 6 kids and, you know, seeing my kids and their friends, and, you know, I'm one of those mothers, you know, and I'm one of them women, period. Like, I was once called the Captain Save-A-Ho. She told me, stop trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. That's what the girl told me, because I wanted to warn her about a guy she was dealing with. The only reason why I wanted to warn her was because she has a daughter. And, you know, like, we need to be careful who we have around our children. And she told me, stop trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. That's what she told me. And you know what? I will never stop being Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm never going to stop being her. I'm always going to try to save somebody. That's just who I am.
All right, Bugs. And any final thoughts you have for Nicole or for the audience watching in regards to cheating and infidelity and all of that stuff?
Say, be strong and, you know, live your life and know that you're worth everything. No man should never allow a man person to just play. You're worth more than that. If you ever need anybody, and like they said, you can hit me up. I'll fly out there if you need.
No, he's flying in real life, Nicole. He is on the way.
Like,
just know that he's on the way. Period.
Play that, like, for real though. But no, seriously, you take care of yourself.
Thank you.
You need us. You hit us up. Like, we're here for you. Seriously.
Right. Just know you got sisters and brothers out here in New York. You can definitely give us a call if you want to come and visit. Anything like that.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Just to talk. I promise you, we have good ears. My eyes is not good, but these ears, baby, they work.
But thank you so much, my love, for joining us this evening, Nicole Jones. If you want to follow her, she can go ahead and spit out her Instagram.
Yeah, so I'm at Nick. So it's at NIKK. I'm sorry, it's at _ Nick. So NIKK NICK. Yeah, I think that's how I go.
Lisa, I'm gonna make sure you get it, because Lisa wants to know. I have a friend of mine who wants to know what you find your story. I'll make sure that you get it, Lisa. I saw the comment.
All right, well, thank you so much, Nicole. You have a great night.
Have a great night,
like
Nicole.
It was, like it always shall be. It's the response this evening, Tuesday. Technical difficulties from lights being shut off. I was like, but wait, I know I paid this light bill. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up in these streets. So yeah, the lights went off. I'm learning this new software, but I am just so grateful for everyone watching the response, everybody tuned into the response, the new cast members of the response. I'm gonna have to treat Alicia like Tina, and I'm Ike, and she gonna get 5 fine from her. So, anywho, I love her. I hope she's doing well, and thank you so much for everybody who was viewing this evening. Thank you, my co-host Chauncey C and Bugs Gutter for joining me this evening. If you want to watch this replay, you can watch it on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. Subscribe to Brennan Ortiz YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on Instagram at The Response Talk Show. See us next week, Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday will not be a live show, but it will be a live show. It's just going to be pre-recorded. we won't all be here. Anywho, but have a good evening.
Good night. Bye, Bugs.
Bye.
See you later. Oh, my people. I just need you. I like to say at the end, I give a song at the end. I like to meet you. You are tuned in to The Response. You are tuned in to The Response every Tuesday night with your co-host, Alicia Love, Bugs Gutter, your producer and co-host, Chauncey C. And you can't forget the creator and executive producer and moderator of the show, Brendan Ortiz. This is The Response.